the hidden power inside you. What if the most powerful secret in history isn't locked in a vault or hidden in a mountain, but buried inside your brain? They called it the Philosopher's Stone, a mythical object said to turn base metals into gold. But what if it was never about gold at all? What if it was a code, a metaphor, for something inside you? This isn't just spiritual fluff or ancient myth. This is neuroscience, mysticism, and self-mastery converging. Today, you're going to discover the secrets of your pineal gland, the mysterious third eye that's been hiding in plain sight. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you won't just know the truth, you'll feel it. The forbidden organ. There's a reason they don't talk about the pineal gland in school beyond its biological function. It's tiny, tucked between the brain's two hemispheres. But it's one of the most ancient structures in the human body. Descartes called it the seat of the soul. Ancient Egyptians, they carved it into stone. Hindus, they put it on your forehead, the third eye. So, why do we ignore it? Maybe because what it unlocks isn't safe for a system built on sleepwalking. The real Philosopher's Stone. Let's kill the myth once and for all. The Philosopher's Stone was never about turning metal into gold. It's about turning you, your mind, your perception, your reality, from unconscious to awakened. The pineal gland? That's your stone, your gateway to alchemy of the inner world. Here's the kicker. It creates dimethyltryptamine, DMT, the spirit molecule. Think about that. You have a psychedelic factory inside your brain. Ever wonder why you dream? Designed to stay asleep. Here's where it gets dark. The pineal gland calcifies over time, like a spiritual muscle atrophying. Why? Diet, fluoride, EMFs, but mostly distraction. A constant stream of dopamine hits from TikTok. Recommended for you isn't for you. It's against your awareness. Every moment you're not present, your stone turns to dust. Is this a conspiracy? Now you might be thinking, hold on, am I in a tinfoil hat rabbit hole right now? Maybe, but consider this. If you wanted to keep people asleep, disconnected, and disempowered, wouldn't you target the very gland that connects them to inner clarity? Just asking for a friend. Third eye science. Let's ground this in reality. The pineal gland regulates melatonin and circadian rhythm, sure, but it also contains photoreceptors, like your actual eyes. It's light sensitive, symbolically and literally. What ancient mystics called the third eye, modern science calls an endocrine transducer, a biological bridge between body and spirit. The ancients weren't primitive, they were paying attention. Decalcify to reclaim power. First step, remove the blocks. Stop feeding the stone poison. No more fluoride-laced water. Say goodbye to ultra-processed food. Trade your scroll time for stillness, your chips for chlorophyll. You're not cleansing a gland, you're reclaiming your perception. Activate through sound and stillness. This is where it gets wild. Binaural beats, 963 Hz frequencies, breathing like your life depends on it, because it does. Breathwork and sound can stimulate pineal activation. The ancient yogis called this Kundalini rising. The scientific term? Coherent gamma brainwave states. Different language, same truth. The power of visualization. Visualization isn't woo-woo, it's your brain's native language. The pineal gland projects imagery to your mind, like a cosmic movie projector. When you learn to direct it consciously, you don't just see the future, you create it. But ignore it, and someone else scripts your life for you. What happens when it opens? Now here's the question I get all the time. What actually happens when it's fully activated? Lucid dreams, astral projection, psychic flashes. But there's a hidden effect most people never talk about, and it changes everything. Third eye dating filter. Fun fact, in ancient times, monks were celibate not just for purity, but because retaining energy meant activating higher glands. Imagine if dating apps had a third eye open filter. Swipe left if your pineal's calcified. I mean, maybe we need it. Seeing the matrix. When your pineal gland activates, you stop seeing the world as a list of tasks. You start seeing it as a field of symbols. Patterns emerge. Time bends. Your intuition sharpens like a blade. Suddenly you're not reacting, you're orchestrating. Inner alchemy begins. Pineal activation isn't the end goal, it's just the doorway. Once opened, you're able to transmute darkness into wisdom. Depression becomes reflection. Anxiety becomes preparation. You begin the process of mental alchemy, turning inner lead into light. Hidden in plain sight. Ever notice how the Vatican, Freemasons, and pharaohs all use the pine cone symbol? That's not an accident. The pine cone is the pineal gland, hidden in plain sight. These weren't just symbols, they were maps. And you are the territory. Death is not the end. Here's where it gets deep. When you activate the pineal, you begin to realize death isn't the end. Those final moments, DMT floods your brain. Your stone opens one final time. It's not an ending, it's a return. A word of warning. But here's a truth no guru will tell you. Don't open your third eye unless you're ready to see. Once you wake up, there's no going back to sleep. And once the illusions fall away, you'll face yourself, raw, unfiltered, and infinite. Most people aren't afraid of dying. They're afraid of truly living. What comes next? So what now? You've learned the secrets, you feel the fire, but the next step is the real alchemy. Because awakening the pineal gland isn't enough. You need to learn to wield the energy it unlocks. Dark thoughts will still come. Shadows still follow. But what if you could turn your darkness into power? If you're ready to transmute the fear, pain, and chaos inside your mind into unstoppable clarity, focus, and energy, I made something just for you. Watch my next video, Alchemy of the Mind, Turn Dark Thoughts into Power. You'll learn the mental transmutation secrets the ancients used to conquer their inner demons. It's on screen now. Click it and take the next step in becoming who you were always meant to be.